So what I hear most commonly from realtors trying to get started on YouTube is, what equipment do I need? Do I need to spend 10,000 bucks? Do I need lights and blah and all this kind of stuff? I'm going to show you what I do, and then you can take some, I guess, inspiration from that, and then I'm going to give you some suggestions. So I'm going to turn the camera around now. So this is my studio right here. Now, I did not start with this. Okay, I just want to preface with that. I started with literally my iPhone and this, which sucks, and I wouldn't recommend you buy exactly this one, but I started with my iPhone and this, and like a $20 lavalier mic that plugged into my phone. And slowly over the course of the last 2.5 years, I have built up to this. So when you are starting, I would recommend that you literally just use your iPhone and you have a mic, because the mic is basically 70% of the viewer's experience, right? So if you don't have a mic and the audio is crap, then the video will be 70% less enjoyable for the viewer, statistically speaking. So the first thing you're going to want to buy is a mic. I use a Shure M7, and this thing plugs right into my laptop. It'll plug right into the side here. And then what I basically do is I can go onto my editing software, Filmora. I can click record here, and then this thing is going to pop up, and right now it says MacBook Air microphone, but if I had my mic plugged in, it would say Shure M7. And then basically it'll record the audio file separate from the video file. And then when I record the video on my Canon Rebel EOS SL2, I can sync the wave files. You can see like my speech here. I can sync it with the audio files, so the audio lines up with my mouth when I'm speaking on the camera. I don't recommend you buy this. I recommend you get a mic of some sort. You can get this, or you can get a DJI mic. They're like 300 bucks. That'll plug into your iPhone. You clip it on your shirt. It's wireless. And then the audio will be automatically synced with the video file, and then you don't even have to worry about doing this. Or you can get this. I think this will plug right into your iPhone too. But first things first, you get a mic. Secondly, this is an Amaron 100DS. This is like a $700 light. I would not recommend that you buy this to start, but I would recommend that you get this before you even think about buying a camera. And the reason being is you can make a very average camera look amazing with really, really good lighting. Lighting is more important than the camera, right? And this, you can get decent lighting for a couple $100, and a decent camera is like a couple $1,000. And this is just so much easier to do, and you should learn how to set up lighting properly anyways, because that's going to be way more visually appealing than a decent camera. So step one, mic. Step two, lighting. But even if you just started with a mic, that would probably be good enough. Now, my background here, again, I did not start with this. I did this, again, just to help the visuals, make the channel more appealing, and just to show you guys, I guess I never showed you guys my other channel. I don't think I've ever showed you guys this channel. This is my channel that I use to actually sell real estate. The subs aren't very high, but I've sold, I don't know, 6 homes off of this in the last 2 months. So YouTube works amazing for generating clients, as I'm sure you've heard before. But yeah, I didn't start with this setup. I gradually built up to this just to make it more visual appealing. I've got some accent lighting on this side, so it's like more dim over there and brighter on this side. Just, again, add some depth to the frame. And then what I did, again, this is going to help with the audio. You might even want to do this before you go with the lighting. This is acoustic wall paneling. So these wood slats are just to be more visually appealing. But behind, there's an acoustic panel that catches the sound waves. So I'll actually let you hear this. Yo! You can hear how it actually catches the sound, right? So what really screws up audio quality within your studio is the fact that the sound waves will go in the top of the corners of the room, and it'll bounce off of here and it'll hit this. And that's that echo that you're hearing. So my thought process behind putting it on this wall, instead of this wall, it would be way easier to install over here because this wall kind of jets out, as you can see. But B, it'll look more visually appealing to the camera on this side. And then C, even if I'm talking in this direction, the sound wave is going to hit the wall. It's going to come and it's going to bounce back and get caught on this side. So even just having this on one wall has been done, an immense amount of heavy lifting for the audio in my production, right? I think this is like $1,200 to do this whole wall, but this is a big room. Most people's YouTube studio, this is a bedroom, probably wouldn't be this size, right? So you could probably do it for a lot cheaper. If the room was smaller, I could probably do half the room for $1,200, right? You don't need this. Like, my buddy makes music, and what he did is he just built his own. So he built like a 2x4 box, and then he put pillows or something like that inside of it, and then he hung them in the corners of the room just so the echoes get caught. And he can literally make like studio grade or professional grade music just with those alone. So there are cheaper ways to do it, but I did this to kill two birds with one stone and just have the audio get caught and it also look very nice at the same time. So some of the knickknacks I got here, just some of the awards, right? This was like, I was only in real estate for like 3 months at the time when I got this. This was like my shittiest year in real estate. That was like Ambassador of the Year back when I was a Stonehouse realtor. And this was my bunny. She sadly passed away. This was a picture that my fiance's uncle drew. That's an actual picture that he redrew. And then just some like books. People have, every time I've gone on a podcast, a lot of the people that run these podcasts would have written their own books, so they've given me books and stuff like that. And then just some of my favorites, Grant Cardone's. This was like a cutting board that one of my followers made me and sent to me. So just some cool knickknacks here. I might buy like a like a globe or something like that just to throw on there. But yeah, if you're starting out, all you need, tripod for your iPhone, film in 4K HD. You might need to upgrade your iCloud to have more storage. Get a tripod. Don't get this one. Get something better. Get a mic. Find a way to dampen the audio in your room if it's super echoey. You could even use a blanket. I've seen people hang up a blanket from the ceiling. That'll catch the audio. And then lighting. And that's it. You're good to go. You can get started. Now, quickly before I conclude this video, we're really looking to collaborate and partner with people at Real Broker outside of my local market. I'm in British Columbia, Canada. We brought over somewhere over 80 agents so far in the last 8 months, but we don't have anybody out of province. And we're really looking to build and nurture a relationship, a partnership with somebody outside of our local market. So I think the value prop for Real Broker is amazing. I personally believe it's by far the best in the current market. And on top of that, we also want to be able to provide a lot of value to the people who come over and partner with us. So if you've already been thinking about making that change, make sure you shoot me a message, email me, whatever, book a call with me. Otherwise, appreciate you guys for watching this. Hope this helps. Please do subscribe to the channel if it did. I'm that Agent Kelly, and I'm making moves to move you. Peace.